Hello, and welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking to you about HASHAI. In the video, I'm going to be doing a bit of a deep dive into what HASHAI is, why I think HASHAI is a great project. I'm going to be having a look at their Twitter, going into some current price action of HASHAI, and giving my thoughts on what I think is a pretty great project. So if that sounds like it could be for you, then smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to get into my Discord, it is 100% free to join. I called HASHAI here. It's currently up a 4x from my call in the Discord. Absolutely great project. I also give a lot of my profit-taking advice, strategy, and talk about my current picks, holds, and what I'm doing in the market. So if any of that sounds like it could be for you, I'll leave a link down in the description. Free to join. I'll see you there. Awesome. Cheers, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Now let's get into it. So first of all, we're going to have a look at HASHAI's Twitter account or X account. So that is at official HASHAI. Currently got about 26,000 followers. What I really like about HASHAI is how open they are with their progress. So you can go down, watch a bunch of different videos. They talk about all of their GPU and ASIC crypto mining rigs, their infrastructure. They also have their team members in shot, so they're not a totally anonymous team. Their official Twitter account is constantly giving updates, and if you're not following them, give them a follow. You'll find some really great alpha about them there. So a little bit of a run through about what HASHAI is if you're not familiar. So HASHAI in essence combines AI and crypto mining. So if you're not familiar with crypto mining, first of all, think about cryptocurrencies that are proof of work, such as Bitcoin. Miners are rewarded in Bitcoin for proving and securing the network. So very simply put, it takes a large amount of computational energy for different miners to secure and verify networks. And due to this, they're rewarded in different cryptocurrencies. Now, Bitcoin is one of these examples, but there's Dogecoin, Casper. There's a huge amount of different cryptocurrencies that are proof of work. So what HASHAI does is it uses an AI algorithm to determine which cryptocurrency that's proof of work is the most profitable to mine at any given time. It then diverts the crypto mining rigs to mine that different cryptocurrency to maximize their profits. So very clever use of AI to determine max profitability and making sure that their mining rigs are at work, making them and you the most profit. So that is what HASHAI is, and that is one of the reasons why I'm so damn bullish on HASHAI. So having a look at the chart, HASHAI has absolutely pumped, but it still does have a market cap of less than 200 million. So I think most of these big AI projects are going to market caps over $1 billion. So I think HASHAI still has a huge amount of upside from here. Now, 1 billion is kind of on the more reserved estimate. I'm not going to give my super moon boy predictions, but I do think there is a lot of juice left in the tank of HASHAI. I'm not telling you to go and ape it right now after this massive candle, but I do think if you're planning on holding it for 4 to 6 months, this is still going to net you a very good amount of returns. So HASHAI, just to make sure we're talking about the same one, the contract address you can see is OX292F, ends in 0076. Currently, they've got a fully diluted valuation, not too much higher than their market cap, which is something I do like to see. It means there's not too many unlocks and dilution to come. So the token price of HASHAI isn't going to get significantly diluted. HASHAI has a big following. Some of the biggest backers in the space are bullish on HASHAI. So Crypto God John, Alex Becker, very bullish on HASHAI, and those two have some of the most sway in all of the markets. So yeah, I do think you could do a huge amount worse than picking up some HASHAI. HASHAI have also done some pretty awesome things in November. They've called it November, which I absolutely love as well. So they've purchased their $2.5 million node mining facility, surpassed 23,000 holders of HASHAI, and they've now shared over $1 million to their community. They've launched the community node lending feature, partnered with Cosmic Network and Mask AI, and they've been really upping their marketing with launching an Asian marketing strategy and an Instagram account. So yeah, some pretty huge things that have been done by HASHAI this month, and I'm pretty excited to see what the months coming up have in store for HASHAI. They've had over $1 million shared back to their users, so you can get rewards for staking a HASHAI. If you're going to stake HASHAI, just make sure you're using the official links off the HASHAI website. Also, make sure you're careful of scams, as there is a lot of copy projects that do post links in the comments below, so make sure you're checking the official link when you're doing that. As they talk about here, the sectors that they are in is AI, DePIN, and RWA. Those are some pretty bullish narratives. And when you combine that with blockchain technology and cryptocurrency mining, you've got a lot of very hot narratives. And I think it's going to attract a lot of mindshare. They post regular spaces as well, so you can always tune in, listen to what they're doing, listen to their progress. I also love the fact that they've got a clear roadmap and they're showing you lots of their actual hardware. So unlike a lot of other projects, they are being quite transparent with what they own. They're posting regular updates, regular photos of their hardware. They've got their banners and logos listed on things. And if you keep scrolling down, you can see that they have spent millions of dollars on their infrastructure. I do think this is a play that's here to stay for the bull run. And if you're looking for AI exposure, HASHAI with their transparency is right at the top of my list. Going onto their website, looking at their roadmap, you can see that in the year one, they're focusing on growth and partnerships, so diversifying services, scaling, and getting their mining power up. In year two, it's more about expanding their market accessibility, infrastructure investment, and upscaling as well. So I'm not just going to read off the pages here, but you can go on their website, have a really good look through, and see what they're all about. If you've got a second as well, I really recommend going and having a look at their Litepaper. I think it's put together really well, and it's also got a lot of great content in there. It starts off talking about their mission to kind of be at the forefront of AI integration with crypto mining. Talks about their vision and then their values, but yeah, it goes all the way through their progress. Scrolling down, you can see that they talk about the problem, so why is HASHAI needed, and their solve for that problem. So they state that traditional mining often overlooks highly profitable short-term opportunities while focusing on long-term averages. Manually adjusting rigs was cumbersome. They saw a better way. So if you don't really understand what this means, there is multiple different times where it is more or less profitable to mine a different crypto. So you can think about this on Bitcoin. So there is a fluctuating amount of different people mining Bitcoin at any one time. So the block rewards are getting distributed differently depending on any given time of how many computers are actually mining Bitcoin. Also, the fact that there are halvings that take place. So when Bitcoin halvings happen, the rewards are halved. Now, most proof of works do have some kind of halving mechanism. So to determine the most profitable cryptocurrencies to mine is something that is quite difficult. And given the amount of different proof of work cryptos out there, it's something that having an AI project solving for this, I can see as being hugely beneficial. So that's the problem and that's their solution. And their technology, they talk about being innovative in the space, harnessing AI. I'm not going to read through all of their stuff, but have a look in their light paper. It's not actually that long. It's only got 12 pages. So I think you can probably get through 12 pages of content. It would just probably take me half an hour to go through in this video. Not going to do it, but I do think it's a really great work. Looking through, you can have a quick look at some of their partners on their partner list, and they talk about their node leasing and rentals. So have a look at their light paper. I'll leave a link to that also in the description of the video. All right, now let's have a little bit of a look at the chart of HASHAI. So as you can see, it's absolutely ripping. If you're in the Discord, you'd be up at least a 4x by now. So yeah, hats off to you, congrats. This one is minting us a huge amount of money. Now, looking at the chart, so I'd expect one of three things to happen. We either drop back below and then chop around in this range for a little bit before breaking higher, or we test the resistance and then either A, break above it, retest and continue on, or we break down below, consolidate for a bit before moving back above and then break into all-time high territory. I do think this one is going to be at all-time highs in the early next year, if not before. People that are sidelined, I think, are starting to get FOMO. They're starting to ape back in. I called it here a couple of times in the Discord around these lower levels, and then I called out this trend break. As soon as we broke trend, I put out another buy alert, and as we picked, time was running out to accumulate. So yeah, anyway, HASHAI, that'll wrap it up for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know what AI projects you hold. Let me know if you want to cover any more in the future. Also, if you want to join the Discord, 100% free to do, drop down into the description. And as always, I appreciate it, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.